Senator Paul joins us this morning. And Senator, thank you for being here. We've been taking a very big look. Good morning. We've been taking a big look at how big tech companies in the United States are being so heavily watched by regulators here in the United States and in Europe and beyond. What's your thought on what's happening here?
You know, most antitrust policy in the United States is misused and abused. What you have is basically it becomes a cudgel for disgruntled competitors. People who are not succeeding in the marketplace want to use the law to beat up on someone who's beating them in the marketplace. For example, if you look at advertising, Google does have a large share of search engine advertising, but what is their share of all advertising online? Not so big. But they also compete with newspapers, radios, television, billboards. Advertising is advertising. So for the antitrust case to say, well, they have a large share of Google or of search engine ads, that means nothing. It's basically somebody who doesn't understand the real marketplace and the real competition. But the other problem with antitrust policy, for the most part, is there's no proof that Google is charging outrageous sums and charging above and controlling the market. They just say they have a lot of the market share. And this has been the problem with antitrust policy going back to Standard Oil. It didn't have so much to do with the price or gouging the consumer. It just had to do with market share. And I think market share shouldn't be regulated at all. I think it should be based on the consumer. And this is something we've gotten away from now, and it's a nonsensical economic policy. But it's a mistake to break up great American companies, because what they'll be replaced with is companies from other countries.
You think that goes for, let's say, the antitrust case against Microsoft and others as well, AT&T?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think some people get misguided by policy. You know, I mean, some on the right hate Google because of their left-wing politics. I don't particularly like them. I try to use DuckDuckGo because I don't like the policies of Google. I don't like them just, you know, putting to the forefront on all the algorithms left-wing politics. But at the same time, I don't want my personal beliefs to get in the way of interfering with a company's right to grow. I mean, listen, linking their product, linking the search engine to people who sell computers and phones, that's just good business. We're going to penalize them for trying to be good at business. That's insane. And the government should have no role in preventing people from trying to increase their business.
Senator Paul, you are such an interesting person right now in Washington. There are very few people who we talk to who are looking at things not in a very partisan manner at this point, especially because we are just, less than 60 days from the election at this point. I really appreciate how you look at every issue on a case-by-case basis and put it up against what you think is a logical test of things. You have not...
But here's Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry, sir.
I was just going to say that the mistake Google makes, and this is a terrible mistake, corporations should try to be nonpartisan if they don't want to piss off half of the country. Half the country's Republican, half the country's Democrat. When you do a Google search, if you search elections, 61% of the sources that come up are left-wing, 3% are right-wing. You can't tell me that's not on purpose. Now, do they have the right to do it? Absolutely. They're a private company. They have the right to be as biased as they want. But do you really want half the country to be angry at you? Why not try to have a fair search engine and publicize that you're nonpartisan? Instead, what they do is they are manipulating searches. But I don't let my personal dislike of their politics get in the way. It's like free speech. You know, I'm not for regulating speech. Even speech from the other side, even nonsensical, wrong-headed speech should be allowed. But people do need to take a step back from their personal likes and dislikes and talk about what would be good for the marketplace.